Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today we're gonna be talking about the top interracial lesbian couples, and I have handpicked each and single one of these couples because all of them I have watched, I have followed the storylines, and most of them actually have reviews on the channel just in case any of you are interested in following any of the couples on this list. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well regarding this amazing and beautiful couples. And also let me know down below in the comments which other reviews should I go ahead and do on the channel so I can go ahead and create it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So let's get right into it. First, we're gonna start off with Franny and Madame. The show is called The Confession of Franny True. This one is one of the best lesbian series released in 2022, and it actually will also start premiering now in the US in 2023. Very beautiful, very amazing, and very mysterious, and also very intense. It's about Franny that actually get framed for the passing of Madame and her husband. Things quickly took a turn at the end of the show. Spoiler alert, where Franny in this case actually admits that she was the one who committed the crime, which was a very unfortunate situation for the couple because they truly loved one another. And then moving on, we have Nicolette and Kiri. The two ladies had to go to a lot to make their relationship work, and Kiri had her guards up about Nicolette because of everything that they've been through together, and also everything that Nicolette has done in the past. She didn't really like the way Nicolette was moving. Kiri ended up giving her another chance at the end of the season when she actually realized that she wants to be with her. But Nicolette always knew that Kiri was the person for her, and she never gave up until Kiri gave her another chance. And yes, they do have a happy ever after, and I'm very happy that they finally found that. And then moving on, we have Bobby and Franny's Conversations of Friends, available to watch on HBO Max. The show is actually about two young girls and best friends that started to get really close with one another and also with a couple, but things quickly got complicated once one of them actually started to get involved with the guy who is married. But things quickly took a turn, and then the two ladies, Bobby and Franny, decided to take their friendship more and beyond, and actually started to get romantically involved with one another, which also ended up not being a very smart decision for them because it ended up ruining their relationship as friends as well. But they have a very intense story. And then moving on, we have KEISHA and Jessica. The show called 4400 is actually, their relationship actually developed on season 1. The two ladies' relationship got complicated when they started to work on a case together about the 4400 people found on the beach. The ladies had to definitely very different views about how the situation should be handled, and they had very different views on how everything should go, and that actually ended up getting between their relationship. And of course, later on they have decided to part ways because it just wasn't working, and things just got from best to worst to bad, and they have decided to part ways. And then moving on, we have Anna and CAMILLE. Dive Club season 1. The two ladies' relationship on the show has a very confusing outcome and also very mysterious. The relationship doesn't last very long because of certain events that happened that ended up keeping them apart from one another. If you guys would like the full review regarding their relationship, I will definitely recommend you guys to go to the channel, type in Anna and CAMILLE, and it will definitely show up because this one is actually very interesting despite it being very short. So let me know if you guys would go and watch this review on the channel because it is a must watch. And the show is once again, it's called Dive Club. And then moving on, we have one of my favorites, Fabiola and Eve. So basically, the show is called Never Have I Ever. Their relationship actually starts to develop on season 2. They started to be very close friends, and then quickly turned into something romantically. The show is about high school love, exploring your sexuality, also falling for someone that has way different completely views on how a relationship should be, but you both find a way to make it work. And they actually also ended up being prom queens, which was also something very beautiful to see. you know, and they go through a lot together, but they find a way to make it work, and that's one of the things that I liked about it. And then we go on to the toxic couple, AJ and Alexis. The show is called The Republic of Sarah season 1. Things got heated, you know, between AJ and Alexis. They actually had a secret love affair, but you know, Alexis was married, and you know, AJ actually ends up finding out that Alexis was pregnant, and you know, AJ wasn't having it. The fact that, you know, Alexis was hiding that from her, and then of course AJ wanted something more with Alexis, but Alexis made it very clear that she's not gonna leave her husband to be with AJ. And of course that took AJ to make a decision and part ways with Alexis, which was a very, very difficult decision for her because it was a very intense relationship. And then moving on, we have Zoe and Joy. The show is actually called Good Wish. To start off, yes, the two have a happy ending. Their relationship started during season 1. You know, during season 7, in this case, my bad, Joe, friends found out that Joe was hiding a secret from her and that she was a witch. Eventually, Joy actually forgave her and ended up finally at the end of the season sharing a kiss, the most awaited kiss of season 7. It finally happened at the end, so that was also something very beautiful to see. And I wanted to put them on this list because they have a happy ending, like I already said. So if you guys want to watch their storyline, go to Good Wish season 7. And then moving on, we have TESS and DOMENICA. This show is actually called Dystopia. The story of the two ladies begin during season 1. TESS at the beginning was rejecting DOMENICA, as you know, as the series progresses, she decides to give her a chance, but things took a left when TESS started to get involved with a guy, and DOMENICA was heartbroken about it, but she actually ended up eventually forgiving her and still, you know, sticking by her side through everything that she was going through, despite, you know, in this case, you know, TESS moving on and actually having a whole family with someone else. But she always knew, despite her decision and her choice, she still wanted to be by her side and in a kind of a way still protect her. And then moving on, we have Scout and HEDWIG. So this show is called Eden. In season 1, the show is a true mystery. Scott returns home after studying abroad. She's shocked by the change of her best friend's HEDWIG. Scott rails against HEDWIG about her life choices and new life that she have chosen, and they had a romantic connection, but could not truly explore it because of everything that happened between that. They had a good connection, things were going good for them, but you know, things just started to go very, very left once they realized that there was other things that needed their priority, and just very, very confusing. And then we have to end the list up with Lauren and LEYLA, one of the best lesbian couples in my personal opinion. Despite them breaking up, I still wanted to include them. I don't feel like I have to get into a lot of details regarding them, but just in case you don't know about them, the show is called New Amsterdam, and yes, the storyline is between Lauren and LEYLA. This couple, I don't, like I already said, I don't need to get into much words because we all know what they've been through and how everything developed between them. And it's just hopefully they will make a comeback and give their relationship another try, because they are really intense and really good together. Just unfortunate life situations and choices happen where they parted ways. So yes guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.